Welcome in, Sagittarius. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general timeless collective message. So this is going to be for any major Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node, because this is a timeless reading, Sag. And timing and energy is fluid. This could happen at any point in time. So this could pertain to something that's already taken place, is about to take place, or, is happening kind of right now. So take the messages, how they resonate. Don't cram yourself into a reading. That's not meant for you. But let's see what needs to come through for you on your spiritual journey. And I'm going to start off this round of zodiacs with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. So let's have a look and see what needs to come through for you. Some uncomfortable ascension symptoms, maybe. What I want to say is, that's what I kept hearing. I kept looking at my shirt before jumping in to tapping into your energies. And what I kept saying is, Sag needs to make themselves a priority. You need to make time for some self-care. So there's a lot of over mental stimulus going on here, Sagittarius. I think it's causing a really negative physical and emotional reaction. So note the impacts of the ascension symptoms that are kind of going on, because I'm talking to a Sag here that is going through some type of life transformation. You are dismissing the lower ego. You're stepping into a place of compassion for everything that is. So let's see what needs to come through for you, Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Messages for Sagittarius, please. What does my Sag collective need to be aware of? Messages for Sag. Oh, we got one flipped out. Okay, Sag. Jupiter, you are ruled by Jupiter. And so Sagittariuses are very, very expansive energies, right? And so there's something here when it comes to you being called to imparting some of your wisdom. Imparting wisdom. And so you've got a lot of ancestral protection right now surrounding you, watching over you. And so you're being asked to kind of listen to what your guides are telling you when it comes to imparting some wisdom. I think it's time to speak up. Sag, you need to find your authentic voice here. So you could be dealing with some very heavy karmic attachments is kind of what it feels like with the energy cords. There is a need to maybe do a cord cutting ceremony. You definitely need to clear your energy, Sag. And you need to speak up. Where have you lacked openly and honestly expressing yourself, right? And we just had Pluto ingress into Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about our individual, open, honest expression. And so there's something here when it comes to some old, unwanted memories that need to kind of be cleared out of the way. Or maybe some unhealthy habits or energies. There's definitely somebody corded to you that you need to kind of release as part of this renewal. And so pay attention to your dreams. Messages are coming through in dream space. So keep a dream journal by your bed, Sag, because Spirit is saying, hey, you really got to journal about these dreams in order to decipher the messages that Spirit's bringing forward, because you're going through a major paradigm shift. And that's what that Pluto energy is coming in to do for all of us, no matter what your sun sign or your rising sign or your Venus. It doesn't really matter, right? And so Pluto in Aquarius is saying, get ready for a major paradigm shift. You need to release these outdated, ineffective beliefs. And when you are on the other side of finding your authentic voice, I do feel your ancestors are like, it's time to get going here. It's time to start imparting your life lessons, your wisdom, because somebody out there might benefit from what it is that you've learned. And so major lesson in empowerment. That's that Aquarian energy coming in, Sag. So where do you need to take ownership of your life? Where have you kind of fallen into not executing your highest potential? Because any step forward in the right direction is going to be huge. You need to find your authentic voice. Somebody here needs to find their authentic voice and speak up, and maybe removing these throat chakra blockages. Speaking of a clearing in the throat, it could lead to a reconciliation. But you got to let something go first. You need to let someone or something go first in order for a reunion with a loved one on the horizon. This could be a lover. This could be a family member. It could be mom, a kid, somebody that you need to reconcile with. So what do you need to let go of? Maybe you need to just stop clinging to control, right? Maybe you need to stop micromanaging the universe and allow the universe to do its job. So let's see what needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. Look at that, Illumination. So you are being shown what needs to be released. We get the illumination and the release. And so it is kind of like a painful release. I feel like some type of ego death here. Diving deep into the depths of the shadow self in order to shed that light, to shed the light on what needs to be released when it comes to these toxic energy cords. And so anytime we play into a negative thought or negative emotion, then we create a negative attachment, right? So if somebody hurt you in the past and they chose to kind of dismiss you, 555, I think you're ready for some unexpected massive changes. Because after this massive release, I think somebody's going to be ready to come forward. Unexpected visitor. Get ready for an unexpected visitor. Maybe somebody that wants to come forward and express how they honestly feel about you. Maybe somebody is coming towards you wanting a reconciliation, or it could go vice versa. You decide who you are. But oh my gosh, I think things are getting really, really chaotic here. You're dealing with a deep past life connection here. There is a past life connection here where I do feel there is a lot of emotional and spiritual intimacy that the two of you share. And let me just be clear, intimacy is not just about a sexual connection. Intimacy is about being 100% transparent and emotionally vulnerable with who you are. And so I do feel, yeah, somebody is making plans here, Sag. Oh God, they are. And they've probably been planning this for about the last 6 months, thinking about taking this risk. And it's risky, right? That's that Fool energy. We just had that Aries new moon at 0 degrees. That is the Fool. And so it's the energy of leap first, think later. And so maybe by that second full moon in April, there's going to be a fresh start, right? Spring. We're entering into spring. I went outside this morning. I had a few sips of my coffee. And you know what I heard outside this morning, Sag? I heard the birds singing. So spring is in the air. You know what else I heard after I dropped the kids off at school this morning, Sag? I come home and you know what I heard? A beautiful sound flying above my head. I heard a bunch of Canadian geese migrating back. So that's a huge indicator that spring is on the way. And that's when things start to bloom. So April showers bring May flowers. It might not be till May, and you might have a purge going on here. In the meantime, somebody here is purging, purging, and definitely needs some compassion. So we're talking to somebody here that's been reliving the past, dark night of the soul energy, in a state of suppression, soul depression, maybe because they've left somebody on red for a while and they've been playing into really unhealthy habits, maybe even some addictions here, masking some pain, hiding the truth. Definitely somebody struggling with that pride and that ego and letting go. And I do feel there's some type of disillusionment here, and there is going to be a challenge ahead. But there's a situation here that could lead to marriage. This very well could lead to, you know, a higher level of commitment, a marriage, an engagement. Somebody's love life is ascending for sure, and there's a lot of regret when it comes to maybe you leaving quite the oppression on somebody. Maybe you had to walk away. Maybe you have, you know, finally surrendered control to the universe, and this is going to create a paradigm shift. Something is being illuminated when it comes to spiritual connection. And I do think this is somebody from the past. This could be from way back, where maybe somebody thought they could slam the door, lock the door, and never look at this again. And I think somebody's getting a rude awakening. Get ready to receive a long, emotional, awaited message is what I'm feeling here, Sag. And this is a past life connection. You know, whenever a past life connection comes up, there is a lot of karmic baggage and unhealthy, unwanted memories that need to be cleared in order to step into true emotional intimacy with another. But Somebody here needs to stop reliving the past. So let's see what else needs to come through with the energy of 7 Oracle deck. Love it! So third eye activation, heart chakra activation. Somebody is uncaging their heart. And that is the energy of dismissing the ego. Karmic debt. It might be a beautiful, painfully, stakingly beautiful uncaging here. But something is getting exposed. Somebody is seeing something clearly that maybe they did not see before. And this is going to bring forward an unexpected revelation. So let's see what else we got going on here for you, Sag. Take a deep breath. It's a 7. So we are in the year of truth seeking. 2023 breaks down to a 7. We're in the year of truth. So last year was all about finding that inner balance. and this year is all about that truth. Smoke and mirrors, right? So, and that's a 6 card. So I mentioned that for a reason. So last year was all about really taking a long, hard look at any illusions in our life and getting back to a state of balance, right? You think of the 6 in the tarot. Represents the 6 of Pentacles, which is about a major lesson in equal giving and receiving, which likely means somebody here was giving to more than one in the past and maybe went down the beaten pathway. We think of the 6 of Wands. That speaks of victory after a period of struggle, challenges, chaos, and conflict, right? Because what comes before the 6 of Wands is the 5 of Wands, and it's a struggle. So, so likely, I'm going to say in about 2022 or 2021, you went through a bunch of struggles. Last year was all about getting some balance back in your life, and this year is all about stepping into truth. So I'm talking to a Sag that has been breaking free from some illusions here, and we got somebody awakening to their truth. Once again, a 19. It is kind of feeling like a divine masculine going through an awakening of some sort, Sagittarius, and their ears are wide open. Yeah, and they're hurting bad. And I do feel something is about to get rooted in here. You're this person's muse. Somebody here has called in a counterpart, and you need to take a deep breath. It's feeling like the 4 of Swords. So something here I think did die away and ended in the past. And I do think it was likely very painful, and maybe it took you about 3 or 4 years to heal from that heartbreak because of the depth of intensity and intimacy that the two of you shared. And maybe you didn't even understand why at the time. But there's been a period of healing. There's been a period of going within, and somebody here is shedding their ego. So let's take a look at the deep breath. That one's come out quite a bit, like made an appearance in a few of the readings lately. So deep breath would be represented by the energy of Earth. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign. And so a genuine expectation of danger. So maybe you felt like you had to protect yourself from this person. Definitely a connection that sent you into fight or flight mode. And maybe it created an inability to focus. Remember that confusion. It created a lot of confusion. And maybe you've really lacked trusting in the universe when it comes to releasing fear. What do you need to release? What do you need to release when it comes to surrendering control to the universe? Because you're journeying towards fulfillment right now, Sag. And maybe somebody was influenced by a social circle and they got led astray. But somebody here is getting ready to take charge of their destiny. Maybe a Leo. There's going to be a new outlook here. Somebody, I feel, keeps repeating the same lesson over and over and over again. So how can you honor yourself? By saying, thanks for the lesson. I've learned the lesson. And now it's time for me to embrace this shift. Because right now, you're being asked to choose another path. So I think there's a lot of fear surrounding the idea of taking this risk. There is a lot of fear. There's a lot of discomfort of accepting what was and entering into this new cycle. So somebody is being asked to leave their comfort zone. Definitely. And so there's still a relationship from the past that has been holding you back, or maybe even molding your expectations, causing this fear-based anticipated hurt, right? And we all have been hurt. Let's face it, I'm a sucker for love and I'm a sucker for heartbreak. And so we all get hurt, right? That's the risk in loving somebody. And so we can't keep isolating ourselves, Sag. or, you know, falling for this false idea that love and life is just too painful, so I'm just not going to engage and avoid everybody. That's not really a solution, is it, Sag? And so find that loving side. Somebody needs to find this loving side inside of themselves, and whether they're afraid or not, to just push through the commotion and to take a leap of faith. So maybe you've let go and relaxed into your life. I think you're in this bright, friendly energy, and somebody you're dealing with is being asked to choose love over fear. So somebody's breaking free from an illusion, and maybe there's anger attached to this breaking free of this illusion. But let's jump in with the tarot. This is the juicy part, Sag, and see what else needs to come through. Oh my word, yeah, we were dealing with somebody that I feel like to play the field. Maybe now we're reaching a leveled playing field, Sag. We got a Knight of Wands in reversed. I like the Knight of Wands in reversed. And we got a Three of Cups here. I don't like this Three Cups. You know, every tarot deck depicts a different imagery. And so this Three Cups, we got three naked women. Maybe you are dealing with an immature masculine that was messing around with three different women, and maybe there was like a fear of commitment. The Knight of Wands upright, fierce commitment in reverse. I feel ready to commit, and maybe this is somebody rushing in, unexpected visitor, unexpected arrival, and they're going to openly and honestly maybe lay it all out on the table when it comes to some third-party interference. That's what I'm saying. Maybe 3 years ago. This is from maybe 3 years ago. But let's see what else needs to come through for Sag. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. Yeah, there was an injustice when it comes to some third party. It could have been a cheating scenario. It could have just been like a social circle, a bunch of catty people gossiping, slandering, spreading rumors. There was an injustice, Libra energy, and there is an injustice about to be made right. When the justice comes out in reversed, it says these past wrongs are being righted. So by that Libra full moon, there might be an unleashing or a confession of some sort as somebody kind of sees a situation differently without the smoke and the mirrors. That's what it's feeling like, Sag. So let's see what needs to come through. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Wasn't ready for that. Okay, this is heavy. Yeah, we had somebody in the past that was a smiling liar. We get the Knight of Cups in reversed, the 8 of Wands in reversed, and the Temperance. I like it. There you are, Sag. Maybe you were this earth angel for this person when it comes to learning a lesson. We get the 4 of Pentacles in reversed. Dead Central, Tower. Something's breaking down. This is imminent change. This has been avoided. Maybe it's been avoided up until now, but there's something getting blasted out of the water here. Wow. We get the Death reversed. So what I notice instinctively right away is we have Temperance, equilibrium. There's been a lack of equilibrium. Temperance is a 14 card. We have the Tower reversed. So yeah, something is way off track here. The Tower is a 16 card. And then we have the Death reversed, scorpionic energy, which is a 13 card. All three of those indicate some karmic debt here. We get the 9 of Cups in reversed. There's that liar. There's somebody going through a period of enlightenment. We do have a masculine here. We have a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, going through a spiritual awakening is what it feels like. Going through a period of enlightenment, and there's not been talking. There's been a lack of wish fulfillment here. There's been resistance to this transformation. While it can't be avoided, you come into this person's life, I feel, to alchemize some type of transformation. In the past, this person was very immature. The Knight of Cups reversed is my Rico Suave energy, Sag. And so this guy comes in. He speaks words of love. He is charming. He's just, you know, he's got it all going on, right? But he's not sincere. And I do feel maybe somebody blocks some communication with you. There's definitely some challenging communication going on here. But this is what I like. I like a release, right? Below that Knight of Cups in reverse, we get the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is a huge release. And that's what, like, that let go of control. Somebody was in a miser energy, a 4 of Pentacles, and then we get that 9 of Cups in reverse. So releasing an old wave being, because it definitely wasn't bringing wish fulfillment. There could be a release of some addictions here. Maybe there are some secret addictions here. But this King of Swords has been going through a period of enlightenment, and maybe there's been no communication during this enlightenment process. Look at all these major arcanas. Oh my God, the rebirth, judgment reversed. Yeah, somebody here has been really struggling with facing a bad judgment call. And they're feeling foolish, Sag. We got the Fool, we got Aries, and we got an emotional breakdown going on here. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. They're foolish. They threw away a golden opportunity for that Holy Grail love with you, is what it feels like. And then we get the Five of Cups in reverse. So we got a Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody is feeling foolish for an ending. The Six of Cups reverse is an ending, right? And so somebody is thinking maybe there's no chance for a reconciliation here. There's a huge purge of a lot of unresolved residual emotions when it comes to wanting a fresh start with this connection. And somebody's really trying to find their strength, I feel, to come in with an offer and quite possibly a confession. And that's that Hermit energy I felt with this King of Swords, with the Hermit. So somebody's really gone within. Oh yeah, this was a major ending. This was a connection that I think maybe at one point in time you thought was going to be your happily ever after. I think the both of you thought this. There was a big time ending. Somebody's been going within to understand why. And they're stressed. They're riddled with anxiety. They're angry. They're angry. And I feel a fire's been lit under somebody's butt when it comes to coming in, taking action, wanting that victory after success. I got like massive spiritual tingles and chills on this whole side of my crown right now. So that would be the feminine aspect. So I think that's a message. Divine Feminine. If you are a Divine Feminine, get ready for an unexpected arrival. Somebody wants to build something with you. Somebody wants to build a legacy with you. And I don't think it really got off the ground the first time around. And by that Libra full moon, I feel somebody's getting a wake-up call. Definitely could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. They're getting a wake-up call, and they are breaking free from an illusion, and they are taking those steps forward. But there's fear. Absolutely, there's fear. And so with the High Priestess reversed, I just feel like this is the energy of nothing can be left hidden in the dark if they're going to go towards this Queen of Pentacles, which I feel is you. So bad judgment call. I just feel somebody wants to revive something, but I feel there's no talking because this King of Swords doesn't feel like there's going to be an opportunity for a reconciliation. So, but the Divine is kind of in control here. There is a new beginning. So there's going to be a release of all of this past emotional baggage. So let's clarify the rebirth. Let's clarify the Judgment in reversed. We get the Seven of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, which I talked about at the beginning of the reading, guys. And there's that Six of Cups. So, yeah, I do feel there's been no movement. I also feel like somebody's been really slow to get off the ground to come in and make a solid offer, or, you know, rectify this past bad judgment call. But what the cards are indicating is the time is now for this rebalancing. We got the Seven with the Six reverse. What do we got? We got an Ace here. We got a brand new beginning. We do have a possibility for a reconciliation, and I don't think this masculine sees it like that. I think they're feeling a little bit hopeless right now in this very destructive energy. But what I see here is we get the Five of Pentacles reversed right below the Knight of Coins reversed. So that Knight of Coins is like, I'm all done wasting time is what I feel. I'm coming in fast. So we do have an offer coming, and I don't think there's going to be any pre-warning of this coming in. So let's clarify the Tower, because that's a timing card, and let's just say the Tower does mean right now, imminent change, like a waterfall of emotions. Yeah, look at that. Wow, the Empress reversed, the Star reversed, and the Nine of Coins. Well, all I got to say is, I don't know what you did to this person, Sag, but you awakened something in them. I don't think maybe this person didn't ever feel like they could find true love They definitely did not value you. I'm going to say that. They did not value this connection the first time around. Your person could be going through a major ending of a karmic cycle. We've got somebody here that's feeling hopeless in the dark night of the soul because I feel they kind of threw away somebody that was really important to them. And now that person that they threw away, I do feel has transformed her life. We've got an Empress reversed that kind of flipped this situation upside down. And now she's grounded, she's stable, she's solid. We got Taurus, Libra coming through, and we got that Aquarian energy. Something about Pluto going into Aquarius created a tower, created a shift for somebody to recognize how badly they hurt somebody that I feel was ordained for them. That was like a gift from God, right? An earth angel for them, and they blocked communication with this person. And I feel if you are this Empress, if you're a mother, I do feel this was a major, major loss for you. And it was a huge lesson in clearing your own energy cords and codependency issues. And I do feel you went through a period of healing. So I do feel somebody's looking at you like, wow, wow, look at you. Honoring who you are, allowing spirit to guide you. We've got a feminine here that is completely 100% authentic. It kind of looks like the same person on the card. So we could have a Taurus here with some major Aquarian placements. But we've got a feminine here that is doing very well. And I think the second this feminine decided to release and surrender control and trust was the second this person that left her out in the cold now is feeling this ending. So let's take a look at the Death reverse real quick. And then we'll close off with a Romance Angels. There is going to be a realignment. Somebody here I feel is recognizing how they self-sabotaged wish fulfillment. And they're deeply wounded. So we're talking to a wounded warrior here, somebody that's been through the battle zone. Aries energy. I feel Aries energy with that. And so, can this be saved? Can we have a new beginning? That Ace of Pentacles is on the ground, and he's sitting here thinking, like, man, I squandered that. That was my twin flame, and boy, did I mess that up. And somebody's sleeping on a bed of nails, a bed of swords, wishing that they could come in with an offer, and I do feel they are coming in. They're going to come in asking for a clean slate, and I do feel this experience has humbled somebody deeply. So let's get you one last message with the Romance Angels and see what else needs to come through for my Sag. Oh, I said one, and they get me three. So something about three. I think this has been 3 years in the making, that maybe the both of you activated your soul blueprint in one another. And this was about healing family ancestral issues, forgiving your parents, forgiving your grandparents. All I want to say is I think you know this could be the one, Sag. You've already met this person. You know who this person is. You already know the romantic partner that you want to be with. So somebody's getting ready to come in and extend an offer or some lighthearted feelings. And I just want to say, these feelings are worth exploring. They're real. Get ready for an engagement of some sort, a reconciliation of some sort. And so your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. And I do feel this is a partnership where the two of you will be in a commitment with maybe your mission work in the divine as well. And so get ready, because somebody from your past is returning for a reconciliation, and I feel it's around that Libra full moon. And that's what I got for you, Sag. Wow, beautiful message. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I have a flash sale on right now. My twin flame readings are usually $199. I have them on for $155. Full personal readings are regular $144. I have them on for $111. And if you just want to book in for an hour session, and this is a personalized reading for you, I have my 1 hour sessions on special for $77, regular $99, all the way through Aries season. Now is the perfect time to book a spot in, dig into your chart, to bring forward that new outlook. So if that's something that you're interested in, I do encourage you to check out the description box below, Sag. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.